So, I recently made a video talking about how the internet was trying to cancel me for various things. I brought up those things. I attempted to flex on the people that tried to cancel me. And even though I was advised by a lot of people not to actually make the video because to an extent it's just throwing fuel into the fire and will only make things worse for me in the long run, I decided, no, it would be a fun video to make. Let's laugh at the toxicity of cancel culture. But I've gotten a lot of backlash now that I've mentioned all these different controversies I got into in one video, whether it's pronouncing FMA in an extremely inappropriate racist fashion, it's being discriminatory against women, or it's being transphobic, mentioning the word trap when I'm not even referring to transgender characters. I made a continuous and severe lapse in judgment. All these things were, well, there's something that I have to make this video for. In order to move forward, the path that must be taken is a path of apology. So this is something I never really wanted to do, but I'm gonna flex on the people that apologize even when they did nothing wrong, because that's the situation I'm in right now. Fam, let me tell you something about the art of the apology. Apologies are extremely important. They can help relationships continue. Even if you don't think you're wrong sometimes, you should apologize if you feel like the apology will actually help. That said, when you don't think you're wrong and you don't think an apology will help, fam, continue flexing. If you look at all the big apology videos of the last while, every single one of them had one thing in common. They didn't freaking accomplish anything. So, no, I am not making an apology video for something I don't think I did wrong. I think that the memes were solid. I thought the memes were fun. I don't think I did anything that warrants an apology, and therefore I, Lord D. Nuxanor, will not be apologizing. Apologizing for the sake of wiping your record clean, that's just disingenuous, clearly opportunistic, and something that I am not gonna do if I don't think I actually did anything wrong and should be apologizing. Despite the hate I've been getting over the last few days since I've uploaded my I'm Getting Cancelled video, I got a lot of really cancerous comments. I got a lot of people tweeting at me pretty nasty shiz on Twitter. I would obviously not show that stuff. You guys, through thick and thin, are phenomenal. The comments on my last video, the I'm Getting Cancelled video, were some of the greatest comments on my channel that I've ever seen. Now, I obviously didn't read all like 10,000 comments or whatever, but there are some really good ones. They can't cancel fan base. Nux trolls anyone and everyone. Everyone cancels Nux. Nux's fan base troll more. Nux gets canceled fan base. And who decided that? I love the Escanor memes. YouTube cancels Nux. Nux, more daddy. YouTube what? Nux what? People, that's racist. Get canceled. Nux, want to see me do it again? Someone cancels him and expects him to cry. Nux. If I were to describe this channel in a nutshell, if you are unable to outsmart your opponent, the only option is to outstupid them. That's right. I'm not gonna defend myself. Oh, here's a 45-minute video on why pronouncing Mr. this way is not actually racist and trying to take down the entire Japanese government. Nah, fam. I'm gonna fight fire with fire. And obviously, there's like a ton more amazing comments. Your support over the last few days was amazing. And well, even though getting canceled for stupid things is kind of hilarious, and I do sort of masochistically enjoy it, it is mentally taxing. And I have to say, you guys did great. Like, I am so proud of this community. It's not normal. But because I think this is what you guys came to expect at this point, I'm not just flexing on cancel culture with my latest video. I mean, that is what I was doing with my latest video. But now I'm gonna be flexing on apologies a little bit. Because apologies, unless they're genuine, you can tell they're not genuine. It is so easy to record a sappy, sorry, sad apology, especially when someone else wrote it for you. And being that this is YouTube, where we curate our own content and present it to our fandom, obviously, none of it can be taken at face value. James Charles got into his drama. His first apology video was just him crying at a camera. How on earth is that supposed to make anything better? You think saying sorry absolves you from anything? And that's a lot of the reason why people are still upset at PewDiePie. I personally think that his two biggest controversies were actually big oofs on his side. His racist Fiverr video and him saying the N-word, two massive oofs. Both not really okay. But at the same time, his apology videos didn't actually make it better. At this point, I like PewDiePie because he's proven that he's apologized. He's proven that he's not making the same mistakes. It's not the apology videos that change my perception of him. It's not the apology videos that change anyone's perception of him. Apology videos are curated PR moves that, you kind of just gotta do, but they don't actually help. Logan Paul, after the Suicide Forest drama, which was the single biggest drama to ever happen on YouTube, made an apology video, which became a meme. I had a continuous and severe lapse in judgment. Yeah, sure you did. As you went to a forest where people commit suicide, trying to find a corpse, finding a corpse, editing the video, uploading it to YouTube. Oops! Slight mistake over there. Didn't know what could have happened. Yeah, your apology video definitely changes all of our perception of who you are. Logan Paul, again, essentially did try to change. And I think a lot of people aren't looking at him as the bad guy that people saw him for then, but I don't think people forgave him. He didn't take the PewDiePie approach, which is why he is still under fire constantly, with that drama never being forgotten. The guy tried to push it under the rug by saying, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, the apology didn't work? Let's throw $1 million at suicide prevention charities. That's right, that'll work. And it didn't. Okay, fine. So how about I take a month off and just talk to a lot of professional psychologists on why I'm actually a monster? Oh my God, I've come to terms and realization why I'm actually a monster. And it's that disingenuous approach that people just don't like. People will not start trusting you because you checked out the checklist of apologies. You gotta actually change. And I personally think, to an extent, he did actually change. At least, at this point, he's more careful with what he's doing, even though if he personally isn't that much different of a person. And it's like that with pretty much all apology videos. I can keep going, keep finding more apology videos that I can talk about. Oh, that person cried. That person's obviously fake. This person's trying to flex his fancy car while he's apologizing. Nicely done. Oh, Tana Mojo accidentally scammed thousands of people, and a lot of people ended up dehydrated because of her garbage fake event. Oh, yeah. Her apology video is really sincere when she said, oh my God, when we said we had room for 1,000 people and we only had room for 12 people, I didn't know that means 990 people would be out in the blistering heat and dying. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Proceeds to cry for the next 45 hours. Apology videos are important because it means at least they recognize they've made an error, but it doesn't change anyone's perception of anybody. So I'm not gonna be that guy that's gonna just try to avoid all internet beef and issues with apologizing for things I don't think I did wrong. If I make a mistake that you can convince me was a mistake, I swear to you, I will apologize. But until you can convince me I was wrong, I am going to wholeheartedly laugh at your toxicity. And now, welcome to the final segment of this video where my point is made, and I had quite the fun making it, but I told you at the end of my very tragic getting canceled video to post some cancellation memes on my subreddit, and I told you I would react to them. So here are my favorites of the memes you guys posted there. I will link my subreddit in the description. Feel free to check it out. Being canceled. Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running away, you're coming right to me. Nux, can't flex the crap out of you without getting closer. That's right, turn it into JoJo memes. Extremely cool. Everyone, why do you keep saying things that offend someone? Nux, I'll freaking do it again. I'm not that evil. It's not like I do it purely to annoy people. I just think it's funny, and if you get annoyed, it just means your sense of humor is sorely lacking. Sorry, didn't mean to flex that time. Was that a flex? Nux getting flexed on by fan base. Nux getting demonetized. Nux getting canceled. If I played Minecraft, this would probably be hilarious. But I'm posting it here because at least you guys will have enjoyment of it. Lord Nuxenor, when he discovers a new toxic fandom. Oh boy, here I go killing again. Thank you for the Rick and Morty reference. Extremely cool. I am literally going to dig myself a hole one time that I'm not going to be able to crawl out of, but until that day comes, I will be as jolly and chipper as Crumbopulous Michael over here. And you know I'm a Rick and Morty fan if I remember his name is Crumbopulous Mike. Nani? Why is this guy happy about getting canceled? Nux, my goals are beyond your understanding. That's exactly right. It's not at all that I get turned on by it. Don't take that out of context. But I just, I derive so much pleasure from this entire thing. I appreciate that people care about me enough to cancel me. Wow. I feel so loved. And honestly, the fact that you guys stand up for me, your comments are amazing. Your memes are awesome. You straight up are the reason I'm still doing this. But my goals are beyond your understanding. Channel's going through a little bit of a transformation right now. Not gonna change any of the old. I'm just adding some of the new. I am so excited for the future content I make because I just have so much fun making it. Damn it, it's way too fun. It's over, Nux Taku. You're being canceled. You understand what that means, don't you? Your channel's finished. The fan base. My channel's finished. Who decided that? My channel's being canceled? Who decided that? That's right, Lord Flexinor meme coming in here strong. Random thought, though. Feel free to pick up my Lord Flexinor merch, which I never really announced on my channel because, I don't know, just never happened, but Lord Flexinor merch! It's epic! It's cool! Pick it up! Why Why not? When you hear that Lord Nuxenor is getting canceled for racism, Lord Nuxenor should make a video about the best black guys in anime. Change my mind. Yeah, I do like poking the bear, but I'm only gonna poke the bear if I feel like it's worth it. Not worth it weighing the controversy to comedy standpoint, but if it's worth it purely on the video basis. If I feel like I can make a good video out of it, I will. I cannot make a good video out of this, and therefore I won't. And also, it's kind of racist. If you actually pay attention, out of all the controversies I've been in, I'm not actually racist at all. Saying is just, you know, appreciating the culture. I mean, that's how the Japanese people pronounce it as well. Okay, I'm beginning to have second thoughts if I am really sure what the word racist means. But the point is, when I meme around and when I joke around, the goal is not to actually hurt another person. I really feel like that's the major dividing line here. If you're Japanese, you're not going to be offended if I say and if you're a woman, you're not going to be upset that I'm complimenting female badasses, saying that, oh yeah, a female character can be extremely badass if they're, well, you know, well written, and not only in the story because, oh, we needed another female in this story, let's add that one. I feel like that's not even supposed to be controversial. I'm pretty much stating a fact. So with that said and done, hope you enjoyed these memes, hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoyed my 2 cents on the art of the apology, flexing on apologists. Well, I guess this was a nice, happy, fun 2-part series on a topic that's been on my mind for a long time, so I really appreciate that you guys were able to help me clear my mind of this, and I really appreciate that you, my subscribers, are pretty much my personal therapist, and definitely helps to talk to you guys about anything. Extremely cool of all of you. Link in the description to my Twitter, feel free to follow me there, to my subreddit, feel free to join, to my Twitch, hop over there if you want to see me streaming, to the Lord Flexenor merch, which you should feel free to pick up if you so desire. Comes in hoodies, tank tops, t-shirts, and anything else. Well, not anything, but, you know, sounded cooler than saying in some other things. So I had to say in anything. You understand how marketing works. And of course, all pledges to my Patreon are extremely appreciated, and all patrons are invited to my Discord server. So, thank y'all. Have yourselves a superb freaking evening. Remember to be real and don't be the disingenuous arse faces that everyone is on social media, with very few exceptions. And remember to stay weird, fam.